Does this person really leave the company? Uh, I'm going to reach out really quick and say hello to my inner circle members and then also to my super chatters. And then we get started on this subject. It's going to be fun. Hi, Bill. Hi, Craig, John, Arthur, Melody, Kai, Mary, Vernay, Pat, James, Lisa Marie. Hello, all you incredible people. Lucky Life. I think that I was trying to get the name. It wasn't clicking right away. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Chris. Hi, Shauna. And wow, we're there already. So let's get started. Hello, my name is Robert Hollis, and today's video is, oh my God, did you hear so-and-so left? Oh my God, is it true? Did it really happen? I really love this subject because the one thing that I'll start out in saying this subject is, guess what always is happening? Change. Change is always happening. So God forbid some shows, they stop going, and then all of a sudden an actor might leave, and oh my God, what happened to Kevin Costner? What happened to Yellowstone? Oh my God, what are we gonna do? Oh my God, bands break up. Can you believe that band broke up? I can't believe that band broke up. Oh my God, did you guys hear that Toys R Us? Toys R Us went out of business. Oh my God, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Oh my God, it's the hottest July ever. Oh my God, the world's gonna blow up. It's gonna go constant change. Now, when you hear of someone making a change, oh my God, did you hear so and so got a divorce? Oh my God, oh my God, they got a divorce. Did you hear, something happened to so and so? The one thing that is really unique is that stuff happens all the time. And when things happen and people make changes, sometimes it might get you to question you. And I'm just asking, why? So first of all, myself, I'm telling you, I don't know if you guys know this. I love change. My Daily Choice is my 19th company. My 19th company. And so things change. Some of the trophies that you see behind me, the companies went out of business. It's sort of hard to do business with a company that goes out of business. But there was a couple of the companies that they changed some stuff. They really changed some stuff. And, they would make big promises. And then all of a sudden they'd overpromise and underdeliver. And some companies were unethical, right? And so I was the person that they were talking about. Oh my God, did you hear Robert Hollis left? Oh my God, why would he do that? Why would he leave this company? And everyone is unique. I want every one of you to know that you're a winner, that you're a miracle. If you don't believe that you're a miracle, you got to make sure you believe that you're a miracle. And once you realize that you're a miracle, then all of a sudden you got to work on the thoughts of why you're doing what you're doing. What is your vision? Vision inspires success in others now. And what happens is sometimes the company is doing nothing wrong. It just ends up where it just doesn't seem to be a fit anymore. And so all of a sudden what happens is we hear that vision inspires success of others now, but we also hear the phrase, one seed of doubt and you're out. One seed of doubt and you're out. Now, why do people say that? Because the smallest seed in the world, the mustard seed, is with the seed of faith, you can move a mountain. And what it ends up happening sometimes is, we have connections with people and people are people. And then all of a sudden, something changes. And when something changes, then that person has and takes it personally. They take it personally. Instead of just knowing that change happens and it always happens, what we do is we look at something that someone else is doing and we do our very best as human beings to put a label on it. We want to understand stuff so bad. We need to understand. And so I know the couple that recently left the company, Aaron and Kathy Parker. I just think there's two of the most awesome people on the planet. And they're probably going to have to share with you what their thoughts and beliefs are, but I'll share with you what I believe, so there's different perspectives. And I know that Aaron and Kathy, man, when they got in, it was just, man, everything went crazy. They ran straight to the top of the compensation plan. And it caught them at perfect timing, like me in my life. All of a sudden, it's like things weren't going well. And it's sometimes you're inspired to do something, and then sometimes it's inspiration, and then sometimes it's desperation. So not only for Kathy and Aaron, but myself, when I found MDC, it was perfect timing for me. It really truly was. And we had been building a brand, and it's just like you couldn't stop doing it. I don't know how people make money from building a brand. I made money, but I had to spend, it seems sometimes, more money that I was spending on advertising and all the stuff that I needed to do it. It was like, golly, it was, the thing about building a brand for me is I fell back in love with network marketing. Right. And so Aaron and Kathy had this pretty good group underneath them. And there were a bunch of what I would say not network marketers. They're more like affiliate marketers, right? And all of them were doing really, really well. And then all of a sudden, a new opportunity shows up. If, I'm not knocking affiliate marketers, but, affiliate marketers don't believe in leverage. They don't believe in residual. So what they do is they get involved with a company, and then they go until all of a sudden it slows down. Then they go to another company, and then they build that until it slows, goes down, and then they just keep doing it. So there was a pretty large group, Carlos was part of that. Ron Deering was part of it. But there was a large group of people 3 years ago that decided to leave. Oh my God, why would they leave? Why would they leave MDC? And they left and went to a company called Forsage. And it was some kind of crypto thing with contracts, and you could make all this money, and the company was going crazy. And so long story short, when those people left, we understand in a lot of comp plans that, you get paid off your lesser leg. And all of a sudden, that happened to Aaron and Kathy. And just friend to friend, I just seen this take the wind out of Aaron and Kathy's, it took the wind out of their sails. And I know personally that Aaron really, really, really took that personal. He really took it personal. So, he was not only showing up at events, he was showing up for his people. And when me and him would talk on a personal level, it was just, he knew, like a lot of us, he knew he wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing to get his income back where it needed to go. And he just couldn't re-engage. And it's easy. Don't you guys think it's easy for anyone to say to anyone, hey, just get back in the game. Let's go back to divorce, right? So all of a sudden, oh my God, did you hear so-and-so separated? Well, maybe they should go to counseling. Maybe they should do this. Maybe they should do this. Maybe they see everyone that's, what do they call them? Armchair quarterbacks. We all don't know what's going through a person's heart and their spirit and their soul, that they just don't know. And so I know, see, there's a lot of people out there that can say, I know how they feel. And sometimes you don't. I mean, if a person loses a child, I can't understand that. I even say to them, I don't understand how you feel. I'm not even going to pretend how you feel. But I have been with some companies where I don't know what happened. I said this on another video. It's pretty amazing that we all talk about when the stars align. You know what I mean? When the stars aligned, it just seems effortless. It just seems like our vision is there. We're excited. Enthusiasm means God within. We're enthusiastic. We're excited about life. And we got a vision of what we're going to do, and then we go out there and we believe it. We have a feed seed, the size of a mustard seed of faith, and we go out there and we attract and we start building a group, and it just blows up. But there's other companies that I've been in, and the energy shifted the wrong way. So all of a sudden, the stars were not aligned. Are you guys hearing what I'm saying? And it's weird because when I was in those companies and it didn't seem like it was working, not only was it frustrating, not only was it overwhelming, not only was it confusing, not only was it depressing, right? But here's a phrase I want you guys all to understand. You ready? Is the mind, Albert Einstein said this, the mind that got us in the situation that we're in, that dark place, is usually not the mind that got us in that place that can get us out of that spot. But when you're in it, you can't see it. You know what I mean? It's that phrase where, do you know that stupid people don't know that they're stupid? It's like, no, it's like, this is the way it is. So I've been in situations in my career where I just lost my mojo. I was doing it to do it. I wasn't excited about it. I didn't have a vision long term. And for whatever reason, just the same reason that bands break up and someone decides to do their individual career, or athletes go from company to company to company. We were talking today. I was talking to Wayne and Elijah, and we were talking about who the GOAT was in football, not soccer. And a lot of people don't know that Messi was with Argentina, I believe. Yeah. All I know is he spent a long time with one group before he went to another group. Maybe I got it switched around. Maybe he was with Spain and then went to Argentina. But all of a sudden, it's just bizarre. It's bizarre that a person doesn't click for them anymore. And when it doesn't click for them anymore, it's sometimes the harder you try to get back in it, you just can't get back into it. And we know that people do this with relationships all the time, right? And so there are companies where I walked away and I was the number one income earner. And it just wasn't in me anymore. So we have this phrase. I don't know if you guys have ever heard this, but I love this phrase. It's not that you are in network marketing. It's when network marketing is in you. All right. And it's not that you love somebody, but there's a difference when you're in love. Are you guys getting me? Right? And so all of a sudden, for whatever reason, you do your very, very best to try to kick back into that, ignorance on fire, enthusiasm, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. But then sometimes you get into, the total analytics, and you're logical and you're trying to figure it out, and it just doesn't seem to click. So not only did I go from job to job to job to job, but when I got into being an entrepreneur and a network marketing person, I've gone from company to company to company to company. And see, when someone leaves a company and goes to another company, that is not saying anything about how the company is. Now, there's two ways that people can do it. One is if a person knows there's not a good fit for them, they'll just find another relationship, you see, because they They want to get back into that honeymoon period. They want to get back to being excited about what they're doing. And if they don't know how to do that with where they are, that's when you usually hear about separation or divorce. And then the person's going to go try to find a relationship with someone else. And for me, definitely talking about Aaron and Kathy or anybody else that has left my group or anybody else that has been involved in it. So when Ron Deering and Carlos and those people decide to leave, I just wish them the best. I wish them the best. I pray and hope that they find happiness and success. And a majority of my very dear friends are not involved in network marketing with me. They don't do network marketing. And then I have really, really close friends that are involved in other network marketing companies. So it's like when people see someone making a decision to go to one company versus another company, it doesn't have to be anything other than they just believe that's the right decision for them. Does that make sense? Because there's been reasons. How many of you guys believe that you can be a pretty good salesperson, right? Some people you get, believe something and you stand for something and you can be the best, what would it be called? Debater, right? You can be the best person. Well, this. And the people that are great at that are also great at that if they leave a relationship. Some of them decide, let me tell you all the things that are wrong. Let me tell you why my company is better than this company. When in reality, it's just something that you need to do for yourself to see if you can get re-excited, to see if you can find a way to regenerate that enthusiasm and thesos, God within, and start clicking into that deal again. Some people have been involved in numerous companies and they never ever got that, right? And so, Aaron left me an incredible message. I left him a message back. And, I wish everyone happiness. I want them to, I know they're deserving. They're good people. I don't have anything negative about them at all. And so I just wish them the best. So when you see someone leaving a company, again, there's two kinds of people, right? There's one group of people that will tell you that they left their ex and their ex-spouse, their ex-wife, their ex-husband. And they just go through a list of all the negative things about them. Don't get me wrong, but when nothing is your fault, and I know people that have left MDC and other companies, and they just go on a full court press to call everyone and tell everyone why that company that they left was bad. They don't take any personal responsibility at all. And then there's other people that go, you know what? I'm not going to say anything negative. I'm going to be a person to say that there was probably some of it that was, had to do with me. And so for that reason, I need to move, whether it's to another sports team, whether it's to whatever. One of the things I always talked about with Kevin Harvick, because I'm a big NASCAR fan, is Kevin Harvick was with the same team forever. And then all of a sudden he switched and went to another team like Kyle Busch did and Brad Keselowski. And then all of a sudden magic happens. Then he wins a world championship. So, everyone's unique and different. So what I would ask each and every one of you to do is when someone calls you up and goes, oh my God, did you see so-and-so left? Did you see so-and-so went to another company? Send them this video because, some of you might reach out to them and ask them where they're going. And then some of you are going like, if I went to another company, don't I have to do what I was supposed to be doing here? See, when I first left my first company, NSA, and went to Equinox because my mentor started this company, I had Jeff Roberti call me up. And Jeff Roberti is known right now, I think, as the $110 million man. So he was with Herbalife for a while. And then all of a sudden, Mark Hughes got in a fight with the FDA. They just basically told that he was Herbalife was one of the fastest growing companies to $1 billion. And this is back in the mid 80s. Then all of a sudden, the FDA came out and said, listen, we want you to put all your ingredients on the bottle, and you got to put your ingredients and the percentage of each ingredient. And Mark Hughes, the owner of Herbalife, said, I'm not going to do that. That's giving away my formula. I'm not going to do that. And he fought the government. He fought the government. He won. But it took a number of years, and the company went from $1 billion in a year to sales down to like 20, 30 million a year. And so a lot of the leaders left Herbalife, including my mentor, Bill Gould, and Jeff Roberti, and a lot of people left. Jim Rowan started his speaking career. Larry Thompson, Larry Huff, Ron Henley. There's a lot of people that left Herbalife. And then what they did is they went to a company called NSA. And so now I'm with that company for a number of years, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 5 years. And then my mentor started Equinox. And I'll never forget this. So Jeff Roberti calls me, the $110 million man. By the way, one of the most incredible people ever. And he's still with that company. The company changed its name from NSA to Juice Plus. He's still there. 36 years with the same company. Crazy. Couple $1 million a year in residual income. Got like 1 million people active in his group. One of the people that I look up to. So to get to the point, Jeff Roberti calls me up. He goes, Robert, what's up? And I said, wow, we're making a lot of moves. We're making a lot of moves. And he said, listen, can I just ask you a simple question? I said, sure. He says, is there anything that I could say or do to get you to stay here? And I said, my whole group learned from him. That's all we've known for 5 years. No, I don't think there's anything you can say. And then he said the next step, right? He said, Robert, so tell me what your daily method of operation is. What are you going to be doing on a day-to-day basis? And I said, connecting with strangers, getting them to know, like, and trust me, and then asking them to do me a huge personal favor. And I'd really appreciate it. Do you know anyone that needs to make extra money? And when they ask, what is it? Then I'm going to share them a short video of my upline and how much they've made. And or an expert from afar. And then I'm going to get them in, and then I'm going to sit down and show them a theoretical example of how they could change their lives by very simply showing people how to take their buying power away from, Walmart, Target, Amazon, and Costco, and move it over here and build a small little group of people that are using premium quality products, and they can supplement and eventually double. And then maybe possibly totally replace their income for them or their people. And he goes, so you're going to be doing the same thing over there as you were doing here. Yeah. And I know what he was trying to do. He was trying to get me to say, listen, Robert, if you were consistent and connecting with people and sharing, finding the right people at the right time, sorting. If you're doing it here and now you're going to go over there and do it over there, why would you leave? And of course I left. You know what I mean? I left because my mentor that taught me everything, including showing me how to earn $1 million before I was 30, he's going over, starting his own company. And what are all the words that you hear? The products are better, the comp plan's better, the system's better, the everything is better, right? Because you have to validate why you made the move. You see what I'm saying? So whenever you guys hear, oh my God, did you hear so-and-so left the company? Understand that there's people like Jefferson Santos, John Herenzma, Hannah Gallagher, uh, John Malott, Mark Aceta. Uh, yeah, there's a lot of those leaders that left somewhere else to come here. So when you see people that have made millions and millions of dollars, like, of course, we can't put Josh in that situation, right? Josh Wagel, because he started the company. But Josh Wagel left the company that sold FFX because of what they were doing. And that's what made him start MDC. And then he brought this guy along, his best friend named Chris Robinson. So Chris Robinson was like the number 2 money earner over there. And so Josh was able to bring him over here. And then they brought a girl over named Jenna. See, Jenna was with another company. So isn't it funny that everybody goes, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, why did those people leave? But no one ever reaches out to you and says, oh my God, did you see John Malott and his wife came over here? Oh my God, did you see John Heremsma that was the number 1 rep at another coffee company? Did you see he came over here? Did you see that Robert Hollis and Terry Hollis came out of retirement and they came over here? Oh my God, did you see who just joined the company? So I hope you guys got this. And again, I wish the Parkers all the best. In fact, I wish everyone. The one thing I know that's very unique and weird about me is I want everyone to win. I want everyone to win. And so, what I want for you is what I want for myself. I want for you. I want the lifestyle. I want the freedom. I want no thoughts about ever worrying about money anymore. And to actually have the life, I want you to have an abundance of money to be able to give to charities. So you get super fulfilled, so, MDC is my home, right? And I always say that people can't take you to a place they've never been. So people can't take you to a place they've never been. So, there's some people that, they need to figure out the simplicity of duplication and learn to lean on other people's stories instead of their own. So I'm going to consistently give kudos and give a lot of praise and recognition to Josh Wagel for not only the company he created, but it's the most lucrative comp plan that I've ever been involved in. The systems, the ability to get in for free. There's some people that still are preaching that Robert Hollis is an idiot. You know what I mean? You don't use the free model. But these are the same people that call me up and go, how did you build a group in Hungary? How did you build a group in Romania? They're the 2 poorest countries in Europe. How did you build a group in Nigeria? I know what I'm doing. So, sometimes people don't use other people that have made 50 million, 100 million. Some of the people have never gotten to that kind of production, and they also haven't helped other people get there. So you guys know my little claim to fame is I've had 67 people reach out to me that said that I was the one responsible for them making over $1 million in commissions. And 9 of them own their own network marketing company. So yes, I might do the business different than some other people, but I know it works. So you'd want to learn the system and learn the duplication to help a lot of people make a little bit of money. The people that want to make a lot of money are just going to do more of what they already did. But when you can teach the basics and teach people exactly how to do what they need to do so they can get an extra payday into their family, then people will start to realize that maybe the owners of the company and the products that the company offers or the comp plan. There's a lot of stuff that people put a lot of emphasis on, where in this industry, if you just do what a lot of scriptures say and what Zig Ziglar says, the way to greatness is the service of many. If you help other people get what they want out of life, you'll get what you want out of life. See, these fundamental principles, if you have vision, vision inspires success in others now. When you share that vision, and a lack of vision, people perish. So what they do is they start getting into the logical thoughts of one company compared to the other, instead of just realizing that they didn't understand the emotional part of this business, that you need to take someone by the hand. You got to show them a way to get a result so they get a payday. And then once you do that, then everybody talks about their payday. And when everybody talks about their payday and what they did for their family and what they did for charities with that payday, that all of a sudden attracts other people that want to live that same lifestyle. So I love and appreciate you. If no one's giving you permission to succeed, let me be the first. I believe in you. I know you can do this. I love and appreciate you. And please share this video with those people that go, "Oh my God, did you see so and so left?" It happens all the time, and it's never ever going to stop happening. So again, what I want for me and my family, I want for you. We'll see you on the next video, and bye for now.